So we're finally here. Manchester Airport. First leg of the journey.
About 4:30 in the morning, we set off like an hour and a half ago. Cannot wait for our round the world trip. It's going to be incredible. Just got to get through security and get me a wine. Get James a brandy.
Finally dropped the bags off. Just walking up to security now. Hopefully it's a breeze. So just waiting for Rachel. She's gone. Her bag's gone through the security scanners twice now, and it's still getting stopped. So who knows what she's carrying. There she is over there, steadily waiting. Have you got in your bag, lady?
I don't know.
Oi! Quick meal deal check. What have you got?
Triple chicken, can't go wrong. A bit early, but you know, needs must. Caramel cold brew, which I'm hoping does not taste like shit. And
Oat milk, by the way.
always oat milk, always. And an Eat Natural bar. These are literally the best things ever. So if you have not tried one, you need to get on with it.
Yeah, animal. So I've got a water, not part of the meal deal though. Same sandwich. Chicken triple. Max paprika. And a Lucozade orange. Who done better? How's your sandwich?
Great.
Gotta love the extra legroom seat. Hello, Prague. First stop. Made it. How are you feeling?
A little bit more awake now, but
Ask me how I'm feeling. Very goodies.
we made it! We're on the bus!
Only on the bus after missing 3 of them. But
Which was
least we got it.
completely my fault because I just did not get on the bus. But then we were stood in the wrong stop as well, so we were never going to get on the bus. So who are we blaming, really? We did.
the bus is so slippy, I'm gonna slip off the seat in a minute.
We looked at getting a taxi, but it was like £21 for a 45-minute journey. Not bad, but we've just paid like £1 and 8p to get there instead on the bus.
I've got a very thick jumper on, but this bus is roasting. So we just got off the bus, and now we've just got onto the tram. The ticket we got works on everything, so that's good. Saves messing about too much. And here we have it, Prague. So far so good. Chill Bill Cannabis Co.
Dumped our bags at the hostel. It's about 11 AM and we can't check in until half 3. Half 2. So we're going to go find some beer and some wine. Hostel looks pretty nice so far. There was a few people in it. Just dumped our stuff in the little hold room. Excited for some food.
Our first meal in Prague. Got an iced tea.
Le baguette.
A le baguette. Sweet rib baguette loaded with cheese. Some
I'm
wedges
hoping it's nice
with
because
mayo.
we paid like twice over the traditional ones, but absolutely stuff on it.
I'll take anything right now. So considering that we are unable to check in until 2:30, 3 o'clock, we had something to eat, had a little walk and stopped off for a local beer, a Staro Pramen.
No, how did they say it? No, it wasn't. It was Staropramen?
So we woke up on the second day of Prague, currently on the way to a walking tour through a alleyway. Sure we can't get through there. What time is it, Rachel?
It's 10:46 AM.
11:15. Woke up quite late because it was a very broken sleep. We thought we had the dorm to ourselves. We'll show you the dorm in a little bit, but just a bog standard 4 bunk beds.
I think it's quite nice.
Not bad. I mean, it's the first hostel that I've ever stayed in, but so I think I've got high expectations. But yeah, basically we got in there and we were the first ones in there and we thought, oh, buzzing. We're the first ones to be here and potentially the only ones to be here. And then next minute it fills up. There's 2 Australian girls, one's 18, one's 19, 2 American guys. Well, the Australian girls are from Perth. 2 American guys from Seattle. Don't know how old they are. And there's a Scouser from obviously Liverpool. He's 21, and then an unknown person who I've not seen yet. I think he come in quite late. But yeah, I think it was one of the American guys. He was snoring really bad all night. So yeah, the sleep was very broken.
That James got up at 5 AM and someone else was also sat on their phone because of this snoring.
And I went to the toilet for a number 1, and basically there was a guy sat on the toilet floor. Don't know why, don't know what he was doing. Didn't seem like passed out drunk. He was awake, but maybe someone was snoring in his room as well. But yeah, we're just on the way to a walking tour. Currently going the wrong way, down to Rachel's directions all the time.
I mean, you could be the map person, you know.
I could be the map person. But yeah, we'll tap back in when we're on the walking tour. Should be fun. So I think we've arrived at the walking tour.
tour. And first thing to do, let's move away from the sun. Let's get away from the noisy roads. Let's get to the Old Town Square, where we will start the main part of our tour, and I'll tell you more there about what we are going to do and so on. So first thing, we will cross the street. Please be careful, because trams do not stop for you to cross the street here. They will run over you, they do not care. They even get 3 days of paid leave if they run over somebody, because they say it's very stressful for the driver and they need some time to recover. We say first time is stressful, and then it's like they get this good taste of paid vacation for 3 days. So they do not care anymore, it seems. So please careful when you're crossing the street. It will be about 3-minute walk straight that way. We'll get to the Old Town Square, we'll find a nice spot there in the middle, and we will begin the main part of the tour. Okay? For now, if you could please follow me. Prague during the Second World War was bombed 2 times, but not much was destroyed. Actually, here in the square we lost only 1 building. You're standing exactly in the place where it used to be. The park, the trees that you see here right now, this is exactly the place where we used to have the old town hall. What they did after the war, instead of rebuilding the whole thing, they left these small marks on the house to show that even though Prague wasn't bombed that much, it was still occupied, it still suffered in the Second World War. The oldest facade here in the square, if you look just across the square, there is a building with 2 flags on the top floor, Czech and Ukrainian one. The House of the Stone Bell. That used to be King's residence on the square. The oldest surviving Gothic building here in the old town, and they say this might be the house where Charles IV was born.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, that's fine.
So we've just finished the walking tour. How long was it? 2.5 hours?
It was nearly 3 hours actually. It was 2 hours and 50 minutes, and we originally thought that we were going to kind of leave halfway through because not exactly historical geniuses are that interested in it, but it was genuinely really good, so we stayed to the end.
And now we've just walked up to Letna Park. What's the place called? I don't know what I'm trying to say actually. The Letensky Zamachek or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Got ourselves a little cider, which was the same price as water. I mean, not cheap, but
It was like £2, £2 each.
£2 odd.
Yeah, and the same in deposit, and so it was €5 for 2 ciders, which isn't so bad.
I mean, they don't take euro here, but pretty much the majority of places let you pay in euros. But we'd normally pay on card, the Revolut, but cash only. Nice view up here. I'll just give you a quick look of the view. You can pretty much see the whole of Prague. So yeah, very nice. So we've decided to get the train to a random place. I think it's pronounced Dejvička here. And we've just wanted to go to a random restaurant in a random little town. And so far we're going to, what is it? Budvar?
Yeah, Budvar. Here for some traditional Czech food in a traditional Czech town.
Rachel wants some pork knuckle.
Obviously.
But looks nice. TripAdvisor reviews look good, so we'll see what it's saying.
Honestly, it's so much better being out of the city. Like, we are both extremely city people, but it's just so touristy. I've seen like a million sweet shops and it just doesn't seem like the real Prague, so hopefully this is it.
So it was Budvarka, not Budvar. Almost got there. It's something to do with a Budweiser original brewery or something. Because apparently on the walking tour we had today, Budweiser's not actually from the US, it's from Czech. Looks like a fairly nice setup.
Dishes to go with beer.
So we've gone for a red wine. And of course a JD. And, well, that's for Diet Pepsi, but clearly not. So the food has arrived. I ordered ribs, which comes with baguette, and he ordered some French fries on the side. What did you order? Duck leg? Duck confit with braised red cabbage, potato dumplings and bread dumplings, which we had the bread dumplings last night and they were lovely. But you should see the size of these portions.
This is literally ridiculous.
The portions were that big. Rachel left quite a bit. French fries got demolished. Quite a bit of bread left. And a lot of rib bones. The total came to 818, which works out about £28, which for all that food, can't complain. Prague is done. We're currently on the border of Czech Republic. Just got a 4-hour train out of Prague, and now we're just waiting for a 2-hour bus on a neighbouring country to Czech Republic, so it can only be one of 5 countries. How did you find Prague?
I think it was okay. It was just a lot more expensive than I expected, and like people said that you'd need like 4 days there, and we just didn't. We could have done it in 2, couldn't we? Realistically.
Yeah,
and
easily.
That's with us on foot as well. That we barely took any public transport. So I'd say if you're gonna go, like 3 nights is definitely all you need. We didn't need 4.
So excited for the next country. We'll see you in the next one.